I've seen the look you give me, and it's just
everyone, welcome back to my channel, Thousand Life Fam. If you're new here, my name's Jenaya and this is Live a Thousand Lives. Today I'm going to be doing a channel / life update for you guys. And this has been a long time coming because a lot of things have happened.
I've been waiting.
I don't know if you've noticed, I'm sure you have, that I've been kind of MIA here and there, and things have been hard lately. There's been a lot of drama in the last couple years, actually. But I wanted to start with the elephant in the room, and that would be Karina. Where has she gone? As most of you know, we had Karina living with us. I called her my daughter. She called me mom. She is not my biological daughter in any way. She came to us at 16 when her mom tried to move her to Ohio, and she wanted to stay for a summer camp that me and my parents put on at the time. I told them she could stay with us until camp was over, or we could figure something out. She could stay with us and go to school or what have you. And it was only supposed to be temporary. And then I just stopped hearing from her mom. And then Karina stopped talking to her mom. And I don't know the whole story there. So anyway, she ends up living with us. She had never been to high school. And so she had to try to catch up 4 years of high school in 2 years. And she did, and she graduated. Got accepted into college. And then things went downhill. So at first things were great. It was nice for me to have another girl around. And then shortly before she went to college, I started noticing some things that were troubling me. It was probably about a couple months before she went. And like the main thing was, if I was doing anything or paying attention to Timmy or Caden or even Joe, like she would get upset and she would like break down, like all of a sudden start crying for no reason. And we weren't sure what was going on there. But it started to worry me a bit. You know, why is this happening? She wanted my attention all of the time. So then she goes to college, and I really pushed her to go because I felt like if she stayed in this small town that we were living in at the time, she would never get anywhere or do anything because it's a pattern in her family. So I really encouraged and kind of pushed for her to go. And at first, it seemed like everything was fine. And then the lies started. And not just little lies, big lies. And I would catch her and try to like nicely confront her. Or like ask questions that would like make it known that like I kind of suspected. And then the most recent thing happened. I'm not going to go into details about what these things were and what the lies were and stuff because it's a lot to unpack. But then something happened. She lied to me, and I found out by asking the other party involved. And the other party involved was like, that is not true. None of it is true. So I confronted her, and then she spun a whole new tale. So, needless to say, for my own mental health and for the protection of my kids, she is no longer part of the family, which really bothers me still. But I know, like, I had to, but it does bother me. I feel like I let her down, and I feel like I gave up my only chance to have a daughter. But it was just not a good situation. So she will not be in any more videos unless something changes with her and she, you know, takes care of what she needs to take care of. But at this time, I just don't have anything to do with her. So let's move on, because that one really hurts me. I cried forever trying to decide what to do. Yeah, we're moving on. The next thing is, I never really gave you guys a reason why we moved. So we had a house when Karina was living with us. We were renting, and some mistakes were made on Joe's part. And we ended up having to leave that house. We ended up moving back in with my mom and dad. And then Joe got fired from his job. And then he had to find another job. And instead of finding one in Washington, he looked here in Idaho. And that's how we're here. So, I will say this about that. I felt an immense amount of pressure to move with him from a whole bunch of people. Like, I felt like people were like, well, you guys are married, you have to move, even though I didn't want to move at first. I was really against the idea. At first I wasn't, and then I was like, I can't move the kids, like, you know. Then we moved, and it's been okay. I've been struggling really bad with my mental health, though, in the last couple months. I'm lonely, and I just don't feel like my life's going anywhere here. I have no purpose here. I hate my job. I don't like some of the environments here, so, but overall I like it here. Like, I like the feel of the town and stuff, and like, but it's hard without anyone here. I have no friends here. I have no family here. It's super hard and difficult for me after being with my family and not living more than an hour away from them for 36 years. It's a little hard. So anyway, that is kind of that's been going on with that. Next would be my health, mental and physical. As you guys know, I ended up needing heart surgery in December, and that is because I had 2 valves that were pumping on the same side, which you're only supposed to have one on each side, that pumps the blood from the top to the bottom, and I had 2 on one side. And so they had to go in and cauterize or burn the other one closed, basically, so that wouldn't happen, because it was sending my heart in a circle. Instead of pumping through my body, it was pumping in a circle, and it was causing my heart to beat at extremely high beats per minute, like almost deadly. So I ended up having heart surgery. I've been fine since. I freak out when my heart goes fast at all. So there's that. And then I just kind of told you about my mental health. It's been interesting. Channel update. I've made changes to Bingo, you guys know this. I'm working on Halt Haven't Read. I'm not sure the direction I want that to go right now. I'm still trying to figure out how to still do it. I may start over. I may just continue. I'm not sure yet how that's gonna work because I don't buy books every month. So yeah, and I don't get books every month. So it's kind of hard to do that. Even though I enjoyed it, it's still hard to do. I am changing how many times I post a week. I'm only going to post 1 video a week for now. It may be 2, but for now, Tuesdays, I will post a video between 10 and noon. I'm also starting to think about doing a different channel for my paranormal stuff, my true crime stuff, and like my encouragement videos. I'm not sure exactly, so let me know what you think about that in the comments. But yeah, that's basically it. If you have any questions for me about what's been going on, please leave them in the comments for me. I know that I was pretty vague about some of the stuff, and don't ask me to clarify because I won't. Just know that there's been some hard stuff going on. That is the update. I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and ding that little bell icon to get notified when I post new videos. Consider hitting the subscribe button and comment down below. And remember to check out the description box, which has all my social media links as well as my Amazon wish lists and mental health links if you or someone you know needs them, like I've had to. They're down there if you need them. Remember, guys, a reader lives 1,000 lives, and so can you. So keep on reading, and remember to stay safe and healthy, be happy and kind, and always love one another. See you in the next video. Bye.
Gonna make you mine, I'll be your